trying to
My
continue
sister
on.
had this dream. A bad dream. And the whole world was dreaming with her.
Dylan?
She convinced herself that she was awake. She's always been stubborn. I knew I had to end her dream. I had to wake her up. I had to rip down the poster she'd been staring at. Cut off her eyelids to make her see. To save her.
You are worth your time. The Father's song distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red.
Oh
I
wait,
know he's still there somewhere.
I think this is actually the end right
Locked
here.
inside. I know, because that's how it was for me.
What the heck? Whoa, why the heck did they say 30? Oh wow, you got the weak as hell though. What's that ball at? Look at that, a token. Can I move across now? No, I cannot. I think I gained a few levels by exiting that weird hallucination area. Ooh, I almost fell. So glad that flying does not take away from my energy. Okay. Okay, I can still get hurt a lot though, so I gotta be careful. Oh, it's starting to bring all the heavy hitters in. Help me out a little bit. Oh, that hurt. Okay. About a little bit. Oh boy, here we go. Do I see my heavy hitters? Well, okay, that really hurts. Okay, high ground.
Dylan's in a coma. I don't know if there's anything of him left in there. If he'll ever find his way back.
Sorry guys, if it pause.
The portal's been closed, but the hiss is still in the oldest house. And the lockdown can't be lifted as long as any trace of it remains. I'm working on a solution with my management team, but there is still a long road ahead. I'm the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. We're in this together. You and I.
Alright guys, so this actually is the end of Control. So yeah, it's been a very hard game, to be honest. I died a lot in a lot of the missions. A lot of the strong bosses, the strong enemies types. Yeah, they were all pain in the butt to deal with. So there is DLC for this, but I am not making videos. I'm not going to be making videos with DLC anymore. Unlike I did, because I did that for Doom Eternal, and I never finished it. So I deleted all of my Ancient God videos I did for Doom Eternal. So because I couldn't get, it was very punishing and I couldn't deal with it all. But yeah, I actually had fun playing this one though. I played this back when it first came out for free for PlayStation Plus users, and I never continued onward. But yeah, it was really fun making videos for this, and so tomorrow I'm gonna try and see. I'm gonna see if I can finish off Lego DC Supervillains, and then if I do finish it, I'm gonna be starting. If I do finish it in one day, in like 2 videos tomorrow, I will be starting a new playthrough on Ratchet and Clank, the reboot game. But yeah, but I'm gonna speed this up. I want to know if there's I just want to see if there's a little cutscene at the end. I don't want to skip it because I might skip the cutscene if there is one. Or not. I have a new outfit here, which is my director's skin. So all the content I have now, like all the stuff I still have to do, like the side mission and everything. Ooh, what the heck does this door lead to? Oh, it leads to the hotline. All the side missions and stuff that are in here, and probably the stuff that the tokens are used for, I'm probably gonna do on my own time, not recording wise. I'm not sure yet, but I got a lot more stuff. What's this say? Clearance level. I can now access clearance areas at level 6. I've been able to do that. Yeah. Director fade-in photograph. Yeah. This game has not been easy at all.
Shawshank Redemption. That's the name of the movie I was thinking of earlier.
Yeah.
Not important.
She, that's got man from the
was it.
very first episode when I started this. She was talking about a prison movie. And she finally remembered the name of it. Yeah, so there's still gonna be Hiss enemies running around in this game. Oh wow, it gave me 7 points. I guess I can do this. Yes, all of this I guess to get the rest of this. I guess I just gotta do all the side missions and side missions, the jukebox missions. Oh look at that! I finally have Shatter unlocked. Oh no, I think I didn't have Shatter. I'm sorry. What am I saying? Um. Have an upgrade for Shatter. I can finally upgrade this. Grip. And do this. Well, this just gives me level 2 stuff. Upgrade. It just increases the level of my mods I get. Oh, I got director's, I got my civilian suit, my director's suit, my Canon P7 suit, which I got before, and office assistant, which is in that hallucination I got through. Okay,
Hey, I found a file on the old director, Northmore. Didn't list anything. Man, I never thought I'd be working in the executive sector. Look at me now, Ma.
So, what's next for Simon Arish?
Well, first off, I'm banning all slide projectors. That's it.
yeah.
Seriously, though, we need to review our protocols. Research should not be making decisions that endanger the entire Bureau, fuck it, the entire fucking world, without some serious oversight.
I think Pope would agree. Certain people in the Bureau have been working in the shadows for too long.
And I'd like to make these HRAs part of the mandatory Bureau uniform. They're not stylish, but better safe than sorry.
I don't think anyone will complain. Not after this. What are your thoughts on me serving as director?
Well, I couldn't be more excited. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, Trench was fine, but well, you pulled us back from the brink. So, well, I'm honored to serve, man. I mean, fuck, shit. Phaeton. Sorry.
He'll get it one day. So, what's the situation in my bureau, Arish?
The situation is we are still up to our eyes in Hiss. Not to mention the months of repairs it's gonna take just to get this place up and running again.
But is it doable?
Of course it is. You just might need to tell some rangers to grab a wrench once they're done hunting Hiss.
Did anyone ever mention
Slide
to you that
projector.
Darling was using the slide projector?
Well, Salvador never did, but I doubt he even knew. Look, I'm well aware that it's our job to study and contain the things that we don't understand, but some of the things that Darling did were way outside of our mission statement. Look, these things are not toys, and acting like they are is only ever gonna end one way. At least Pope seems to understand that.
Well, it's secure now. No one can reach it without my say-so.
But thank Christ for that.
Marshall's been missing for a while now. Any ideas where she could be?
The last time I saw her was in maintenance when I was leading the Rangers out of the Atlas. Yeah, I told her it wasn't safe, but she said she had to go check on something.
Did you ask where she was going?
Whew. Marshall is not the kind of person you question. Kind of intimidating, you know? But, she was by herself. If that helps at all.
Not really, but thanks. Hopefully she turns up.
Hopefully, Marshall is not
I'll see you later.
You know where I'll be.
Marshall is not, did not turn into a Hiss boss fight. secret hiss boss fight. I might as well go end this by talking to Emily Pope, who I've not talked to in a while. Say variance in alterations. Okay. So she has a mission waypoint for her anyway.
Jesse, good to see you. We've got Dylan situated in his containment cell like you asked. I've got medical staff running tests as we speak, and I'd be happy to walk you through the details later. Other than that, what's next?
With the slide projector turned off, the hiss are shut out, but we're stuck with the ones already here. We can't lift the lockdown until they're all eradicated. If any hiss ever got out, that would be the end of everything.
Well, eliminating them all will take time. Look, I'll do what I can on my end, but my research is progressing slower than I'd like.
I think I can help with that. I am making you the head of research, effective immediately. I want you to use everything the Bureau has, every resource, every confidential scrap of
Helps
data,
get a promotion.
and find a way to keep the hiss out for good.
That's... Really? I mean, yes, I can certainly... Yes!
She's speechless.
Yes, I accept.
You'll do great. Besides, I didn't really have anyone else lined up.
I'm honored, Jesse, really. Thank you.
Still have a thing for her.
Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it. That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular
Yeah,
use of
Tomasi,
language and
you
intonation
guys know
when
about
repeating
him.
his babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different his-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could
I get like
categorize the
side
data.
missions from her. That's
And
right.
she's already off on her own thing.
Here we go. Mr. Tomasi side mission.
How do you feel about me taking over as director?
You act like it just happened. You've been director since we first met, remember? I am still thrilled. Nothing's changed. Not for me. But the Bureau has changed. Trench and Darling are gone. Their knowledge, anything not written down, disappeared with them. They knew the Bureau better than
Darling's death is
They're the
unknown.
Bureau's past, Emily. We won't operate like they did. We'll learn from their mistakes. We'll be better than they ever were. We won't ever be like them.
Oh, Darling's death is here we go, Darling's
When the
face.
hiss got into my head, I saw some weird things. I think Darling even spoke to me. Does that make any sense to you?
Empirically, no, but phantom voices as well as hallucinatory states are not uncommon here. And considering the forces that Dr. Darling was working with, he could have been transferred to a different plane of consciousness, physically or otherwise.
And that doesn't upset you?
Oh, very. And the fact that he hid those forces from me, it's infuriating. But Darling's dream was always to look beyond our reality. This time he may have taken a step too far, but as long as his consciousness can perceive his surroundings, I'm sure he's loving it.
Maybe Darling was just trying to protect you from the darker side of his work.
Fuck that. I'm not a child. Like, don't just assume I'm gonna consider something morally repugnant.
Which it all was.
Which it all was, of course.
He's still, how he died is still unknown. I don't even think it's gonna reveal it.
How
Of
is
course, he
Dylan?
died by the hiss, but doesn't say
The same.
how.
I can't detect any his activity, but his physiology has certainly been altered by it. And I can't tell if his brain activity is genuine or simply the aftermath of the hiss, like spasms. Dylan could wake up tomorrow for all I know. I really can't say.
Then I just have to wait for him. That's fair. He waited a long time for me.
Don't worry. We'll be monitoring him round the clock. If he wakes up, we'll be ready. I don't mean that in a hostile way, just, well, you know.
I hear you. My brother isn't exactly popular around here. I hope one day he'll have the chance to change that.
Two more.
So, there was a moment after Hedron died that I couldn't feel my powers. The hiss got into my head. Just for a moment.
So that explains the HRA outage. Before we knew what was happening, the hiss had us. They were in my head. I saw terrible things. I mean, I was about to go under forever when the hiss was pushed back. The HRAs had come back on. Dylan vanished afterwards, and we fought off the hiss that came after him. So if Hedron's death knocked out the HRAs, that means there must be a new local source for them to relay, which I'm guessing must be...
Me.
you. Hedron is dead, assuming that word even applies to a resonant-based life form. But whatever it awakened in you, the power you call Polaris, is still active. Or at least, that's what my instruments are telling me.
I don't think we're ever gonna understand all of this. And I'm okay with that. I'm just glad you're here with me. That's good to know. Thanks, Emily.
Last one, the board.
I found Dylan attacking the astral plane and the board. What was he hoping to accomplish?
Huh. Since they arrived, Hiss have been corrupting objects of power, which have an inherent link to the astral plane. Maybe their goal was to access the astral plane and the board itself.
That still doesn't tell us why.
His motives are a difficult thing to work out, but I have been digging through confidential files and noticed a strange gap in knowledge regarding the board. Looks like any data on them has either been deleted or was never gathered in the first place.
Then maybe it's time someone looked into that.
Maybe it is.
Well, I've got a bureau to run. See you soon.
Yes, ma'am, Director Faden.
Please, Emily. Not even as a joke.
I might as well just do this one thing real quick.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal
I feel like I've done that one already. And trying to...
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there, reaching for her,
Wake.
trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Fate
Okay, that's
seems to drown
that
men.
that
That the
person.
jukebox doesn't bring corpses back with the sound.
Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh?
That's a new
check
side
this out.
mission. I am getting lost already. Hello. New collectible. Visitor evaluations. Wake. Another collectible. Urban Legends. Do this side mission here real quick. Oops, this way. Just gonna talk to the board real quick, then I'm gonna end it there. And I'll see you guys, and after that I'll see you guys tomorrow for hopefully the last two videos of DC Supervillains. Lego DC Supervillains.
Jesse Faden, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I still don't quite believe it. But you always knew where we were headed.
Yeah, I'm
Even if
coming.
it was a dream, I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline. I have a
Uh-oh, and Foundation.
problem with the Foundation. That was Auti's vacation spot. We need to check this out.
We do not need to check this out right now, because I'm going to head back to a control point and save it. Then end the video there. Everything else I do in this game is going to be on my own time. It's not going to be recorded or anything. So I need to move on to other games. Okay. 'Cause it's fun. Whoosh. Alright guys, I will see you guys tomorrow for hopefully the last two parts of LEGO DC Supervillains. But until then, peace. This has been a fun game, a fun and challenging game to play. Peace out guys. See you tomorrow.